Hi and welcome to this week's My Marketology Lab. In this week's video, I'll be explaining why you shouldn't be paying to boost posts on Facebook, as well as what you should be doing instead. In case you haven't met me before, I'm Tony and I'm the head marketologist. I've been using the Facebook paid advertising option since the very early days. Can't even tell you how much I've spent learning how to make the most of them. So why shouldn't you be using the boost post button? Why shouldn't you be using boosted posts? Well, Facebook shows your ad to a certain type of person when you choose boost, but not necessarily who you want to see it. Facebook categorizes the users, we all know that. They know who's doing what and when on their platform. They also know who's likely to click and who's only likely to comment or like a post. Now, when you click on the boost button, Facebook shows you boosted posts to people who are most likely to engage with that particular post. So in their terms, who's likely to comment, like or share. Not the people who are clicking, buying, signing up for things, or actually taking an action. In essence, what they're doing when you boost a post is actually creating an advert that's sole purpose is to increase engagement. Now, this is okay if that's all that you're looking to get out of the boosted post, but say that you want to increase conversions from it. Alongside that fact, the targeting options that are made available to you when you're boosting a post are a lot more restricted than the ones available to you when you create adverts. So it's not all bad though. There is a plus side to boosting posts, which is that it's quick and easy way to increase the exposure of your posts from your newsfeed. After all, Facebook do want to make it easy for you to spend your money. So what should you be doing instead? Now, although Facebook have made it an easy process to boost posts, as I've just mentioned, they haven't exactly made it difficult to be able to achieve the same objective, but with more control over who you're targeting and more options on what Facebook are actually going to optimize it for as well. And I'll show you just how easy it is to achieve that right now. What you need to do is actually go to your Facebook ads account. And this might look familiar to you. It's the first page that you come to when you're actually looking at creating an ad. And as you can see, we've got an awful lot of options here that are more than just a couple of options that you get for increasing engagement from the boosted post. So we can look at optimizing for brand awareness, reach, traffic engagement, app installs, video views, you name it, we've got our choices. We've also got the conversions option as well, which is obviously the one that makes a bit of a difference when you're actually looking to get conversions from the boosted post. So what we'll do then is we shall choose the objective of conversions. We then need to give the ad a name. So at this moment in time, we're just going through the usual process for creating an ad. We'll not bother split testing, although we could do. And what we'll do is we'll just leave this as the My Marketology Lab conversions test, just for ease of use and spotting it in the account. As I said, this is a dummy account as well. So we give it a name, and then we're met with the usual targeting options. Now again, you can see we've got the usual options here. There's nothing special, nothing new, but it does give us a lot more options than just boosting a post and spending money on doing it. So what we can do is, using our pixel, we can choose any of the pixels that we've already set up. So maybe we'll look at purchase for this one. Again, these are just dummy pixel codes that I've set up. So we're setting up for conversions from the ad that we're boosting, from the post that we're boosting. We're looking at purchases. We can drive more conversions by creating offers, just the usual setup. At this point, we'll just use everybody in the UK. You can use all the usual targeting options. So you've got ages, you've got the gender, you've got languages, you've got locations. You can create custom audiences. You can add in interests and that type of thing as well. You can even change the connection types too. So for the purposes of this, we'll just run through with all the default settings. So we've got automatic placements, which are recommended, but we can edit those if we need. We've got a daily budget. So again, one of the advantages of using this approach rather than using the boosted post option is you can set the budgets with a little bit more leeway. You can tweak them as you go as well, which a boosted post is set once it's created and running for its set amount of time. But also you can actually run this continuously, or you can set start and end dates as well. So it just gives you a lot more flexibility. When we're looking at the optimization for ad delivery, as I say, we've gone for conversions, but you can look for link clicks, impressions, daily unique reach as well. Choose the conversion window for the pixel there, and we'll go through and we'll just continue. So we've not changed anything at all at this stage. And now this is where it gets slightly different. And as I say, Facebook do make it particularly easy to spend your money no matter which approach you're using. Obviously, boosted posts is straight in your newsfeed. It's a couple of clicks and you're done and you're spending your money straight away. This is a little bit more involved, but the advantages of that little bit of extra involvement are the extra targeting options and the extra flexibility on how Facebook's going to optimize it as well for you. So we choose our Facebook page, and at the moment we're highlighting create new ad. Now we're not wanting to do that, we're wanting to boost an existing post that we've already got. And it's as easy as choosing this option here, use existing post. So we'll click on that. We'll put the correct page in. So as you can see, we've got the My Marketology page. At the moment it's just pulling out the one of the highlighted posts we've got on the page, but what we can do here under select a page post, we can open that up on that drop down, and then we can choose any of our posts that have been set on that page. So for the sake of this example, we'll use this week's My Marketology Lab. It's an old post now, but we've already got that created there, the posts there. We're obviously happy with how it was working at the time, which is why we're looking to boost it. So we've got it created. Now, you can't change any of the copy in this because you're boosting a post. But to be honest, this approach is no different to actually boosting it from the newsfeed. That wouldn't give you any way of editing anyway. So that's the post itself. We can choose to add an Instagram account there if you want to run it there as well. We can add our usual URL parameters there too. We know we've got our tracking code on working, and then all we need to do is review the advert itself, which is usually good practice. So review who it's going to, what we're spending, what we're looking to optimize for, and then all we need to do is to click on the confirm button, and that advert will go through the usual process just as a boosted post would do. Once Facebook approves that ad or boosted post, it'll then go out, and obviously your targeted audience in this case will start seeing that particular post in their feeds. So much more natural and sort of organic way of going around things, and you're actually using, in most cases anyway, a post that's already proven to be popular organically on your page, and you're sharing it out amongst a much more targeted audience as well. And that is why savvy marketers aren't using the boost post button. You get much better results with much less wasted budget, because again you're choosing the targeting as opposed to relying on Facebook solely. And you're creating an advert basically with the very same post that you're looking to boost. So I hope that this has given you a bit more insight into Facebook advertising, and that you can now see how you'll benefit from taking just a little bit more time when creating your ads and thinking the process through. Rather than going for the easy option that Facebook will give you in the newsfeed, consider whether you can do the same thing but with a little bit more targeting and a little bit less wasted budget as we have done here. Now at My Marketology, we're always happy to answer any questions that you might have about any digital marketing topics. So please feel free to contact our team of expert marketologists using the social channels that are on screen, or by emailing us at hello@mymarketology.com. Also feel free to leave comments underneath this video on our YouTube channel as well. So thanks for calling by and watching this week's lab. We look forward to seeing you again. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks a lot again. Bye for now.